I want to start, first of all, with the fact that you've been in the big leagues this long. Debuted in 2011 for the Red Sox. You were 21, now you're 35. What is the secret to that, do you think, that you've been able to stay in the league this long?
I mean, it's discipline. It's discipline. It's a full-time commitment. It's dedication. It's sacrifice involved. It's a blessing also from the man above, and a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. It's just a very tough game. We're playing with the best in the world, and it's it's a privilege. It's a privilege to play one day. Imagine as long as I've been doing it. So I'm extremely humble and very pleased with it.
What would you say is different if you were to look at yourself from your first 5 years in the league, your training, your diet, your preparation, to who you are now?
Well, I mean, definitely it's different. I think at this point in my life, in my career, I don't try to impress no one. I don't try to be someone. It's just be who you are and be the best version of yourself. That's where I'm at. Related to routine, obviously, I got better. Related to nutrition, I got better. All those aspects that are so important to keep a long career and perform at this level on a daily basis. We travel a lot and it's tough, but I think nutrition is, we have a great staff that provides you the right information, and you know, it's uh, it's easier. It's easier when you surround yourself with veteran players as well, and you have someone to push you on a daily basis because you don't feel great every day. And so I've been very blessed to play with a lot of Hall of Famers in my career and learn from them.
You haven't had an easy road. I mean, you've had ups and downs. You didn't play at all in 2023 after a really good season with the Rockies. 10 plus years, and you're waiting for a phone call and you're getting minor league deals. What was it like mentally during that time? How did you keep yourself going?
Listen, it's not been easy. It's not been easy. I think it's the game has been treating me different, not fair to some degree. Like I say, I didn't play in 23, but that wasn't my fault. I had a great season with the Colorado Rockies, and for all the sons, MLB decided not to give me an opportunity. And then the Mets gave me a shot last year. I grabbed it with two hands and proved them they wrong one more time. And then I'm here. I am, doing the same thing each and every year. I love the challenging, but to some point, um, you just want teams and to be fair, right? I mean, they have their particular way to look at it and value players. I respect that. I don't necessarily be agree with it, but like you said, that the ups and downs in the minor league deals is completely unfair. How I've been in that situation, but here I am. I'm excited to be in the big league team again and play the big league game.
And you've already been helping the Padres out tremendously, and you helped the Mets out tremendously last year, both on and off the field, and we'll get to that. Playing in New York is tough. I mean, the fans are tough, the media is tough. What did you take away from that experience?
I mean, I'm very pleased and very excited for what happened last year with the New York Mets, and Steve and Alex, they great ownership. I have a lot of respect for both of them. In the other hands, Lindor is a great leader by Sampo there. It was a very unique situation for me to contribute the way I did, and the way when it worked out for us as an organization last year. Um, but the business side of it, David decided to go a different direction, and that's okay. That's okay. That's his call, I guess. And here I am with the Padres, extremely excited about this great opportunity. Continue to push this team and try to accomplish what's in our head, and is that being the World Series.
Who you are is really shaped by where you came from. Grew up in Cuba. What was it like for you during that time in terms of work, money, your opportunities, playing baseball?
Well, Cuba was, I was very blessed. It's a very poor country. We've been through a lot. My dad made $10 a year, a month. It was very tough. It was very tough. That's why I decided to leave everything behind, culture, family, friends, everything, and cross the border and just fight for a dream. And here I am. You know what I'm saying? It's a long story short, but um, it's a dream come true. Be able to put a baseball uniform and just to be alive in general. I don't take any day for granted, and like I say, I'm very humble about the opportunity to continue to help a big league team.
Defecting from Cuba. I can only imagine. I mean, to run across the border those first 24 hours, I mean, how scary was that?
I mean, that was tough. That was tough. I didn't speak the language at the time. I have to cross the border by myself when I was 17 years old. Yeah, I was 17 at the time. I crossed the border, and it was a sacrifice that I never regret. It was dark. It was difficult at the time. by yourself, just literally in the middle of nowhere, not knowing where to go, or what to do, or who to talk to, or what to say. Um, but God was on my side, um, and then He sees my intention, and He put me in no better place. I have a beautiful family. I have a great career, and here I am today, continue to push this legacy to win a World Series.
You have said that you kind of watch over Xander and Tatis when you're not having to prepare yourself. What does that mean? What does that look like to you? What does that mean, and why do you do that?
Well, I mean, my role is to be ready. Like I told you earlier, is to be ready every time Mike needs me. Is whatever he needs me. Like he need me left, I'll be there. In second, short, third, it doesn't matter. I'm loyal to him. I'm loyal to this organization who give me the opportunity to play the game I love and to help them achieve something. So definitely, is a role that I'm ready to do, and then it's a great time in my career for this role where I have experience and I get along with the guys and I live by sample. So it's pretty smooth and easy for me to continue to push Manny, continue to push Daddy, continue to make my team as better like Bogey. We know each other for a long time, so that definitely helps. And you have a background set, they're looking at you with someone have done something for this game, and that make it a lot easier.
Your versatility is such a calling card. I mean, you have some of the best glove work, the best feet in the game. You can play multiple positions. When did you know, hey, that versatility is really going to help me sustain a career? And how do you make sure? What's your routine to make sure you're always prepared?
It's just giving leverage to the team. I can sit in one position if I want to, like short or second, but be able to give the team more chances, more opportunity to play you. More leverage in terms of youth. It's important, and when you play short with athleticism that the shortstop has, you can move around in the diamond. You can do it every position, and that's what I'm here. I'm moving around. I even took fly balls on left field just to give Mike and the organization a deeper look to put me in the lineup more often.
You did play the outfield for the first time in your career recently. What was the conversation like to be able to do that? Did you have to convince them, hey, let me go out there?
It was pretty funny. I walked by Mike and he's like, "How do you feel in left?" And I'm like, "Super comfortable." And and I have no reps in left at all.
Oh, wow.
But I have to say comfortable because I want to play and I want to help this team however I can. And he really had shout out to Mikey because he shows a lot of confidence on me, and then I went up there and I feel pretty comfortable right off the bat, and I got to continue to do the reps and continue to get better at the position, obviously. But I'm extremely excited to keep Mike and the organization, like I say, the deep look and different ways to contribute to help this team because you never know. It's a long season. We're going to lose players here and there, and depth is important.
You spent 4 years with the Red Sox. You came up through that organization, 5 years with the Tigers. You had a lot of really good veteran players around you. Who are a few that really taught you what it takes to be in this league for a long time, both on and off the
It
field?
would have taken a longer interview for this, but to make a long story short, and I'm pretty sure I will miss players that contribute to my career. You can go back in time to Dustin Pedroia, David Ortiz, Adrian Gonzalez, Adrian Beltre, Kevin Juclis. I play with all those guys. Josh Beckett, Josh Lackey. I mean, David Ross. I can go on and on. I go to the Tigers. I play with Tony Hunter, Miguel Cabrera, Prince Fielder. All those guys, to some degree, and Joey Votto and Charlie Blackmon, and it's the list can go on and on and on. And everyone in particular have their style, and for me it was just to take a look at them, what their routine looks like, what the preparation looks like. They definitely have some natural ability with them that you can't copy but the routine, the discipline, and the mindset. That's what I got from those guys and advices on and off the field, and I think that really helped me. If you look at it, the last 5 years of my career is up the way we're going.
How much harder was it to be a rookie then than it is now? And how?
Oh, night and day, night and day. I mean, there's no such a thing as rookie anymore. I mean, we have which is in a way is good for them. I feel like back in the day when I came up, they were too hard on the young too, too hard on the aspect to like playing time, too hard on the aspect of, the way they're being treated in the clubhouse. Sometimes it's too much. I agree on that. Some where I feel like today is kind of too loose. So I think the game is still looking for the happy medium, where where you show the young kids the respect for someone who've done it for long. When you're looking at from office, manage playing time and what they're trying to accomplish. I think it's still the game to try to figure it out. The happy medium of a winning championship team combine experience and age.
Is Xander the same guy now that he was then?
Bogey's been very, very, very similar. He's a guy. He's disciplined. He's a great human being. I love the guy. And we get to play in the past, short a second in 21, and now here we are at the game. And he's it's the guy that I would like to be around. You know what I'm saying? He always talking about with hitting and defense, and always we connect. We connect.
Oh my God, todo lo malo échalo pa' allá.
Your music, first of all, just your decision to make music while you're playing professional baseball. There's the media perception, the fan perception, the old guards in baseball. Was it a tough decision to say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this?
You know what? It was because the game of baseball, especially for when I came up and then the way I grew up playing this game, it's all about the game, and I think we lose some degrees of life when you put this uniform, and that's something that me personally at this point in my career, I try to balance it out as much as I can, and I try to like lead by example for others who has dreams to become something, and I'm like, you know what? Let's see how do you like it or not, but I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna connect with people. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna enjoy life. I'm gonna live life, and I'm gonna respect the game, and I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna respect the music industry. I'm gonna do it right, and it plays. It plays out. It work out. See a lot of smiles and players around the league. They feel very proud of one of them, become a number one in Billboard and continue to push the envelope in the music industry as well. And in the meantime, we're going the other way. We're bonding. We're playing good defense. We hope a team winning. So it's a win-win situation. And the reason is going the way it is because it's real. It's real. I'm not trying to fake it. I'm not trying to impress nobody. It's just who I am. I love seeing the fans connecting and seeing it and dancing and enjoying it. In the meantime, we're playing good baseball and prepared and respect the game. So I think that combo has been working out very fine for me.
OMG becomes the rallying cry of the Mets season last year, and you got to perform at Citi Field in front of 32,000 plus fans.
New York City! Let's keep the party going!
Your worlds collided. You had people old and young of all backgrounds singing the song. It was catchy. I was singing the song. I mean, everybody was singing it. How meaningful was that for you to see both worlds collide like that?
That's exactly what I was imagining. That's exactly what I want. I want to become not just me personal, but the game of baseball. Have fun with it. It's there is certain things that you have to respect in the game, but you have to enjoy it. You have to enjoy it, and that's what it's all about. I think I was very, very pleased and very happy the way I manage it. The New York Mets, how they supported me, my teammates, how they supported me. JD was a big part of that song, and Luis Severino holding that sign, and then just how the whole league and the whole industry and everybody is just backing us up, and backing me up on this. So it's nothing but a very humbly experience, and everywhere I go, they even call me Mr. Oh my God. So it's kind of cool. And it's a dream come true. It is.
Who nicknamed you Candelita?
Well, Candelita, I come from my dad. My dad's name is Candelario, so Candelita come from that, and from Little Leagues, and they always say Candelita, and it kind of stick with me.
And it means candle,
Firecracker. Firecracker.
Very good. Okay, if you had to pick anyone from the clubhouse to do a duet with, who would make the cut? Which player?
I mean, I would go with Tatis. Yeah. I would go with Tatis. He's my locker mate, and he's my playing mate, and he had a great style. He had the personality. He has the vibe. He had it very clear. The things that I was saying, he's a guy who comes to the field, compete, cares, but also enjoy life. and I think he has that set, and I will go with Tatis.
He's got some dance moves too, and I've seen like you did the kip up where you roll on your back and you jump up to your legs. Like you've got some dance moves too, right?
Yeah, you got. I mean, you play shortstop. You play short. You better dance. You better dance.
Any plans for a song here or a concert in Gallagher Square? What do we got?
Yeah, I mean, we have a new songs coming in. One with La Adictiva is a huge band in Mexico, well known in the city, well known in the music industry, well known in Mexico and in the whole U.S. It's a big band, and I'm also have another song called Nadie Sabe Na. It's a special song as well. It's a special collaboration that come with it, and I'm gonna leave it as a surprise who that is. But it's gonna be released this year in this season.
Okay, I can't wait. You've accomplished so much in your life. Last question, one thing on your bucket list, one thing that you still want to do in your life.
I've been very fortunate. I'm not gonna lie. I've been very fortunate. I'm very humble about every experience I had. But I think it will be a special at the end of this year when this team make the playoff. Is throw a huge party here for this city. We with all those artists like the Mexican band, La Adictiva would join me, Pitbull would join me, and throw just a live party for the game and for the Padres and for this great fan base that we had. I see it with my own eyes every single night. It's 40 plus thousand people, and they're cheering for you and they got you back. And respect to the Padres fans.
I think these fans would be here in a heartbeat. Jose, thank you for taking the time. I'm very grateful to get to know you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.